Okay, reading this for Nugget. It was a beautiful and starry night, the wind blowing softly in the air as the trees sway in the wind rhythmically. The moon shined brightly up in the sky, emitting a soft glow in the forest below. There we see a person with a witch hat picking up colorful roses, humming softly as he slowly stood up, having blue, yellow, red, and dark pink roses in hand as he happily held them. Time will love these. Now I just gotta wait for them to arrive. After all, they invited me, so. He thought as he looked behind him in the forest and walked along until he found a stump he could sit and wait for his dear partner to arrive. Azure sat down and waited, roses in hand, ready to gift them to his dear partner. But something was bothering him. He had been distant lately. Azure could tell something was up with Two Time, but hadn't found the right moment to ask them they were right. It was something bothering them. They had been avoiding him for the past 2 days. That's 2 days. I was worried, Azure. Did I do something wrong? The steps could be heard nearing Azure. He perked up and saw a familiar face. It was his dear partner, Two Time. Azure immediately got up and walked over to them, greeted them happily, roses in hand. Two Time. Azure's happy demeanor slowly faded after noticing his partner's odd look. Two Time? It was a very guilty look they have. Was worried Azure even more than he already is. Two Time couldn't bear to look at Azure for what they were about to do. Azure hadn't realized the gravity of the situation. He was too busy worried for his dear partner and why they have been avoiding them. And Two Time tightly gripped on the dagger they hold, staring at it momentarily as their eyes stare up. Two Time was hesitant. They know Azure will likely not forgive them, even if he will respawn. What are they going to tell him? That they sacrificed him in order to get a second life? How greedy of them. Azure gently placed his hand on Two Time's shoulder, startling them out of their thoughts. Azure was right next to them with a worried expression. Time, are you alright? You have been staring into nothing. Isn't something bothering you? Before Azure could even react, Two Time quickly plunged his dagger in his shoulder. Azure gasped, feeling the sharp pain on his shoulder as blood started to seep out of it as he dropped the roses in his hand. Two Time completely missed his heart rate and he should have snapped the mat. Azure, surprised and baffled at the sudden attack by his partner. He didn't know what to feel. Two Time pulled the dagger out of Azure's shoulder and their hands trembled, eyes watery from tears falling down their cheeks. They attacked once again, but Azure stopped them, holding their hand with the dagger as the two struggled. One wanting to kill the other, wanting to stop them. One wanting to kill, the other wanting to stop them. Two Time, what has gotten into you? Time, please, we can talk about this. Two Time. As the jury yanked the blade out of Two Time's hand, he stabbed them. Silence. Two Time's mouth dripped in blood as Azure's eyes widened and gasped. The dagger was plunged through their heart. Two Time fell on their knees and Azure quickly grabbed hold of them, panicking. Two Time, I didn't mean to. Azure's eyes well up in tears as Two Time held his hand. He caught Azure's attention as he looked at them. They were smiling. I'm sorry, Azure. Two Time intertwined their hands together as their bodies slowly gave out. Their eyelids heavy, getting tired as the last thing they saw was Azure's crying face. Two Time closed their eyes. Azure pulled them close, holding them tight as he sobbed, squeezing their hand. What have I done? Azure's arms trembled, holding Two Time's body close to him as he couldn't believe it. He killed them, his mind racing with so many thoughts and emotions that all once tugging on his heart as adrenaline was making him ignore the pain on his shoulder. It's not supposed to be the night where Azure would ask Two Time if they were alright and comfort them on whatever was bothering their thoughts. It ended after Two Time's death. That's self-defense, right? I didn't mean to. My body moved on its own. I was spawned. I must have happened. Why? this a fate you have placed upon us? The night was quiet, as nothing but the cricket sound echoing around the forest along with the druid sobbing. Why is he feeling so guilty? They attacked him, didn't they? He was only defending himself. So why? Why must his heart ache of guilt? A druid doesn't understand why. He was glad he was alive, but he wished they were alive as well. What done had been done. He gently laid Two Time down as the adrenaline wore off and felt sharp pain on his shoulder, but it didn't matter to him. Not right now. He gets up as he went to grab the roses he dropped from the stabbed his shoulder and went back to Time as he knelt down, placing the roses on their chest and placed their hands on their stomach, making them hold the roses. Azure kneeled in silence, watching Two Time's pale face. His eyes started to water again as he couldn't help it. They were truly gone. He put his hand on top of theirs, gently rubbing an attempt to calm himself, but it only made it worse. Tears trickled down his cheeks as he buried his face in her stomach and she just cries once again. My nightshade. I love you. Crap by Lisa Pizza. Okay, that would be all. Okay. I don't want to go randomly. Okay, and I want this video to at least get out. Okay.